The play is about two guys who pulled off a scam in horse racing about 15 years before the play begins. One does really well out of it, one does not so well out of it. And the play is kind of about how lies and deception kind of builds up over time and eventually comes back to haunt them. Carter is now a successful horse breeder and horse racer out in Kentucky. However, he's still paying off Vinny, and this is the moment when it all begins to shift, and Vinny decides to make a move.
And what's the motive? Because there's a bit of romance in there as well, isn't there?
There is. So the whole thing's complicated by the fact that three of them, Vinny, Carter and Rosie, they pull this scam off. What they do is they frame a horse racing official called Sims. And they basically set him up with a sexual liaison with Rosie. They photograph it and blackmail him. He falls from grace and disappears. They get away with their scam. Rosie was with Vinny before the scam and then runs off with Carter and marries Carter. So, yeah, there's lots of sort of scores to settle. There's sort of a romance bit in it. It's kind of, there's lots of different themes going on underneath. I mean, it's just humanity. It's very filmic. It's wonderful. And the lovely thing about this play is it's a bit like Sam Shepard's sort of elegy to American film noir. It's sort of lots of detective ideas and sort of revenge and love and being jilted, and talks a lot about, there's a point where Vinny talks about, you took my wife and you took my Buick, and that's, really important to him. So there's little twists of real humour in there as well. It's quite dark, but there's really hilarious humour in it too.
Sam Shepard is obviously a phenomenal writer. Does that make it easier for you knowing you're in safe hands?
It kind of makes it harder. I mean, Sam Shepard, he's been said that he's, America's greatest living playwright, which is kind of a bit of a major title to live up to. The guy's been Oscar nominated, he's a Pulitzer Prize winner, he's written nearly 50 plays. So it's great. If you kind of look at the text, it's all in there. I mean, he just gives it all to you. So, but doing justice to it, yeah, I think we do, but, that's what we're aiming for.
It was made into a film in 1999 as well. Have you watched that as part of your preparation?
I've watched the film before. I haven't watched it recently. I deliberately kind of wanted to shy away from that because I wanted to find something new. Film and theatre are very different things, and to make it into a film, they had to cut it down quite a lot just to kind of compress it into the time. And I don't really think, for my money, it works. I think the play is much, much better in that it lets the story breathe and you can kind of understand what's going on, and all these wonderful themes that Shepard writes about just really have a chance to come out and you really see them. It's brilliant. It's a roller coaster ride. It sort of travels everywhere. It's got revenge. It's got lust. It's got all of these brilliant themes in it. And it's just wonderful to watch.